Sorry I haven't streamed Dwarf in like over a week again. My streams have been pretty inconsistent lately. But yeah, I'm here now and I guess just gonna be doing like second bout of Frogforest today. I want to set up fishing like as soon as possible, I think. Because the more time we're in the fort, the more time we'll have to like search for the moghoppers, right? If there are any, which I hope there are, but if there's not, then like we have a source of food, so no big deal either way, I guess. Other than that, I guess we're just gonna keep like building stuff, getting it ready to like getting the fort ready to go, I guess. Yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. I don't know if I have anything more to say. And turn that off. And turn this on. Frogforest. Hi Minecraft. How are you doing? I assume you meant crab friend, not crab friend. That's very funny. How are you doing? Alright, right, we had this like big hole in the ground that yeah, we planted all of our, crops in here. And I was gonna plant, not celery, it was, was it what's the thing that grows near waterfalls? You know the thing? The thing. I can't remember. Do I have any? Is it in plants? Ah, nope. No idea. Haven't had time to like watch top motion? Cool. Very cool. I hope you like it as well. Oh yeah, there's the wolverine people on the surface, that's right. Who were just standing in the middle of my camp, constantly enraging and unenraging for some reason. Hi Kia. Like, what is going on here? Something's clearly wrong, but I don't know what. So I should probably set up this entrance properly, I think. Might be the first order of business. Which probably means, like, putting a lever down here. Well, like, I guess, like, a couple of levers, right? That's kind of perfect for that, I guess. Are we making blocks or anything up here? Let's have a look. That's making blocks. That is not making blocks. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it's snowing. I didn't realize it got cold enough to snow here. I guess there is like the little pools here are frozen. So I guess that makes sense. Did dwarves get unhappy? Yeah, annoyed when caught in a snowstorm. That's alright though. We'll be fine. Okay, so now we need some levers. One here and one here. I'm just gonna... I don't want to just like leave this here because if like something else engages combat, I'm not gonna see it if I don't like mouse over it. So this is the side gates, and we need to link this in a couple of places. We need to link that to there and there. And then this one is the main gate, which I haven't built yet. It would probably help if I built that. What is this one made out of? Baby wood block. So I should probably make like a few more of those, I guess. Do I have any bayberry? No. Well, I guess it is like the center. Maybe it makes more sense for it to be different. It's like the... Have it match the walls, I think. Yeah. One of them's already linked. Very nice. Did I include gems in this? Is that why there's gems sitting around? I didn't. There just happens to be gems sitting around, I guess. Bunch of parsnips over here. Probably gonna need to make some mugs and stuff as well, seeing as the dwarves are drinking but they don't have anything. We'll get everything eventually, I guess. So those are all linked. I'm gonna leave the side gates open. I want to capitalize gates here. How do I shut the main gate? No, I think the main gate should only open for like trade caravans, I think. That kind of makes sense to me. Having some more dolomite block floors here would be good. Just so it stops like snowing in this hole here, I guess. Just barely don't have enough for that. If my dwarves are like constantly making blocks, then we should be fine. Maybe I'll set the Cowanite to be used in non-economic jobs. Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to use it to make porcelain, so that should be fine. What are these wolverine people doing? I don't know why they're stuck like this. Like, you would have thought enraged all enemies mean they would just attack things on sight, but they're not doing that. So I don't know what the problem is. Oh, wait a minute. Are they like following this dwarven child? They're just like hanging out, I guess. And oh, we caught one of them in a cage trap. Caught two of them in cage traps, apparently. Three of them. Well, now what do I do with them? There's only this one here. I guess I can just, like... I don't know, move them over here, maybe? And then, like, release them? I don't know if that'll make them leave the map. I don't think it will, but, like... Might as well try it, I guess. unassign those occupants. Oh, needs an empty cage to release them. I see. I forgot that's how that works. They don't just like release it freely. They have to like empty the cage. So what if I instead make a pasture to empty them into? Does this work out better? They are kind of like hanging out here now. Hi, Smidgel. Good morning to you too. How are you doing? They're still enraged at all enemies, but they're happy with being enraged in the pasture. There they go. Be free! And they're back to hanging around out here. I don't know what's with them. It's just, just choosing to hang out in some weird spots, I guess. And sort of expand this area. A little bit, at least. And I think I want to build, like some big rivers going through this area. Like, artificial rivers sort of decorating this area. The complete cycle of steel treats to oh yeah, I saw that in your Discord, I think. Yeah, the cat. Hi, Neems. How are you doing? I don't even know if I can get the wolverine people off the map because they're just gonna... Like, I don't think my dwarves can beat them in a fight because, like, they are still wolverines, but like, I don't know. Never a dull moment with these kitties, yeah. I love cats. That's so funny. You're fine, working. Alright, have a good time. Thanks for lurking. Spring has arrived. I kinda need to like build a roof to this area as well. So that like things just can't fly over the top, but whatever. We'll get there eventually. 'Tis only the beginnings of the fort. Nice fort, thank you. Hopefully it'll be a bit better soon. It's a bit bare bones at the moment, but I'm kinda happy with like how it's decorated at least. Now the wolverine people got back in the cages. Just like... Just go and like hang out like somewhere else. The wolverine people can go hang out over here. All of them are in cages. That's fine. You wanna name a dwarf? Names the wait, what is a C in Roman numerals? Is it names the like 113th or something? 123, okay. Did you also want to name a dwarf, Smidgel? I mean, if you want to name one too, then feel free. The time limit's only just there, so I don't have to like constantly read dwarf descriptions. Look at the giant eagle sprite. Isn't that cool? So Our list of dwarves is still small, so if you want to pick a specific dwarf, you feel free. There's a few options at the moment. Any noble? Where is my expedition leader? That is the only noble we have currently, so I guess it's going to be like that. Danger Burb, yeah. Glad it's not agitated, because most of the fort is still up top here at the surface. That would be bad. Means the 123rd. 74 years old, in love with Saxel Laborelli, who is our fishery worker. He has a great kinesthetic sense, a great musical sense, and an ability to read emotions fairly well, but he has poor analytical abilities. He's impervious to the effects of stress. That's a pretty good trait to have. He's made deeply uncomfortable by differences in culture or appearance. That's not a great trait to have. He's very curious, sometimes to his detriment. He's generally unhindered by the thoughts of others concerning his actions. He can be very single-minded. He does not often feel lustful. He's quick to form negative views about things. He tends to form only tenuous emotional bonds with others. Tends to not be swayed by emotional appeals. He tends to avoid crowds. He's grateful when others help him out and tries to return favors. He's moved by art and natural beauty, and he's troubled by this since he dislikes the natural world. He tends to be a little wasteful working on projects. He has a tendency to go it alone without considering the advice of others, and he isn't given to flights of fancy. He needs alcohol to get through the working day, and he likes working outdoors and grumbles only mildly at inclement weather. He personally believes that peace is always preferable to war, values tradition, values a harmonious existence, and doesn't think one way or the other about leisure time, and he dreams of raising a family. He likes brimstone, copper, aquamarine, durian woodwood, classic, anaconda bone. That's an interesting one. Coffins, figurines, buckets, the words of the mountainous boulder, the sound of the lyric of intricacy, and the sight of the pristine deserts. When possibly prefers to consume purple amaranth beer and spellflower, he absolutely detests bark scorpions. He is tall and beloved by great hanging sacks of fat. The way the game describes fat dwarves is always kind of funny, I guess. It's like it's kind of it always sounds kind of mean. His hair is quite dense. His very long beard is neatly combed. His very long sideburns are neatly combed. His very long moustache is neatly combed. His very long hair is braided. His slightly wide-set cobalt eyes are bulging. His eyebrows are low. His eyelashes are short. His somewhat short ears are somewhat narrow. His head is somewhat short. His hair is auburn. And his skin is dark tan. And there we go. Loading the cage traps. The wolverines can just go stand over here, I guess. In this little pasture. No, he's running away? Where'd you run off to? Oh, my dwarves actually, like, pasture them now. That's weird. I can't train them either, they're just gonna, like, hang out now, I guess. How do I get them off the map? Well, for now, let's just, I'm gonna set this. Where is large pots slash food storage and barrels made of whatevs. Just move the barrels into the kitchen area. So what I'm gonna do here, I think, is where exactly do I want the river to go? Probably like here, I guess. Well, Until I know where I want it to go exactly, we can just sort of like dig across here. And then I need a spot where the doors will like go up. I want it to be like here. We're gonna build like a little hut so the dwarves can like fish in these little ponds here for moghoppers. And maybe here as well, I think. Yeah, we could do all three, I guess. Wait, where was my fourth? Did I pass it? This layer, okay. So then we need to dig like over here. Have a little staircase here. And then like at some point sort of have it like branch out to the towards the other holes. There we go. Still patient remembering being confined. Well, that's nice, I guess. Maybe you could stop being enraged at all enemies. That would be nice. I've got like no idea what to do with them. Ah! Solon has cooked a masterpiece. I guess it's this, huh? A stack of 4 finely prepared pigtail seed roast. The ingredients are superiorly minced pigtail seeds, well-minced pigtail seeds, finely minced pigtail seeds, and masterfully minced pigtail seeds. Sounds very appealing. Thank you, Solon. What should I do with those wolverine people? Wait, how is the damp rock here? Darkfur doesn't extend all the way down here, does it? Did we, like, dig below the cavern layer and that's like a pool or something? Let me just, real quick. No, the cavern layer is like right below us. Weird. Well, is this a pool here? I have no idea. I'm gonna like crack open the corner here. See what's on the other side. Oh, it's a different kind of rock. Yeah, sandstone is usually like a more... Is it because sandstone is like more porous, so like water flows through it more easily or something? I don't know the technical reason, but I often notice sandstone has aquifer in it where other rocks don't. So... can I be bothered like digging through? Yeah, we can just go push through it, I guess. It'll be fine. The giant eagle still here? Yeah. Caw. I love the new giant animal sprites. It's really cool. She was bored of dwelling on being confined, yeah? I'm not gonna let you leave the pasture, because you'll just wander over here and get caught in the cage traps again. What do you want from me? Wait, how did we get here already? Right, they just dug from above. Obviously. Huge, like, chunk of tetrahedrite here as well. Ah! You know, I might as well just, like, start my dwarves fishing now, I guess, right? So they're gonna be fishing from here. From here. I think, yeah. And from here. See if you come up with anything. Where's my fisher dwarf? Making a block, apparently. I saw those birds. I saw those Kias. Terrified while in conflict. Well, at least if they're getting scared, they're not stealing things. Struck more tetrahedrite. Why is the... Did I not select stairs when I dug that out? I guess I didn't. No, I know, the stairs are here. Okay. That makes more sense now. So I better start plugging up these holes, I guess. But yeah, no, don't smooth those. You just need to dig those out. We caught something in a cage trap, apparently. We caught a Kia. Little bird. Might as well just, like, train it, I guess. Make a little friend. There's nothing to catch. Should probably make a fishery as well. Just, like, for now, just a temporary fishery. It'll get moved eventually. smooth out these walls. I will eventually, like, replace these walls, but for now I'll just smooth them, I think. That kind of looked like water came out from the ceiling. Don't tell me I have to build the whole thing again. Probably will, won't I? Why did the dwarfs suspend construction of a fishery? I have no idea. Did we train the Kia? Not yet. Everyone's too busy smoothing walls, I guess. Why did I dig out this bit again? I don't know. Oh well. I'm gonna make a handful more wooden cages as well. Because those... like, failure to put a cage in the cage trap notifications kind of annoying me. Migrants have arrived. We have Rimtar the Clothier, Rovar the Peasant, Nish the Weaponsmith, Dishmab the Piglet, Stray Donkey the Donkey, Rakus the Mechanic, Minkot the Mechanic. Cool. Yeah, okay, hopefully the water will clear up there. Wait, we have no drinks? Like, none whatsoever? Why do we have no drinks? Have we trained the Kia? Not yet. Do I not have, like, animal training set to anyone does this? Yeah, everyone's set to do animal training. I don't know, it just mustn't be a high priority, I guess. I know, it's trained now. Alright, sorry little Kia. Literally only got a skull for that, that wasn't worth it. How are we doing in terms of blocks now? Slowly getting there. Hmm. Can we make like a wooden floor grate. We can't make wooden grates. Okay, cool. Perfect. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 6 of those, I think. What happened to one of those jobs? Did it get, like, cancelled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did that grate go? I know, it just got made. Never mind. The dwarves are just way faster than I thought they were. And then, at the end of that, we'll make some persimmon wood houses, I guess. Let's find some persimmon. What does persimmon look like? Looks like that. Maybe I should make like a tank here. It could be a little like tank of water. We can put like like a well here, and also use this water to like fill like a little river that we can use maybe. I think we could do that. I need some more grates for that though. Then we can sort of like increase how much water's flowing here by like opening it up, like digging it out and then like letting it flow down. That could be cool. Build a little aquifer-fed river. Frog. It's a toad. And there's a green tree frog. Wolverine people are still just over here. Just hanging out. Whatever will I do with them? Oh? Solon the farmer is giving back to a boy. Congratulations to Solon, I guess. Adoration after giving back to a boy. Very nice. So now I guess I just want the wooden floor grates here. And here and here, I think? Yes. Then I can build up the little fishing huts around these. Temporary little staircase there. And so once all of the floor is underground, my vegetables will be able to come over here and fish without actually having to go up to the surface. Which should hopefully be good. He was disgusted drinking nasty water. I'm sorry, little dwarf. Why do we have, like, no seeds for a bunch of things? Like, no parsnip seeds or anything. Do we not have What plants do we have? None? What happened to our, like, parsnips and stuff? Did they get cooked? Maybe they did get cooked. No food to cook or brew. Are you in trouble? And that's alright. We have like drinks and stuff. Okay. Interesting that like when you get to this menu, you can't like get out of it. That's weird. You can't like tab back to the all tab. How weird. I think I'll just get my dwarves to like harvest a bunch of this stuff. See what we got. See if we get anything good. The celery, but I don't know if celery can be brewed into a drink, is the thing. No, celery is cooking only. There's a whipped wine, which I think makes whipped wine, which is always like kind of funny. Whipped wine. And a bunch of things we can use for cooking, I guess. Don't cook the drinks. I think, yeah. Can I not brew drinks from plant? Wait, no, I don't want to brew drinks from fruit, actually. Just the plants. Hopefully this should, get the plants back. What are you doing down there, Dwarf? No job? Okay, bye-bye. Finish building these other huts over here. So this is gonna be like where the actual, like, fishery workplace is. Once this is all constructed. Hoping none of the logs fall in the water here. Oh, that's fine. Oh, saving. The seasons go by pretty quickly, this early in the fortress. I'm like never used to it because my game always runs so slowly. Alright. I guess I'll start building here. Start being the keyword, of course, because don't yet have enough blocks to finish it. I guess my dwarves can't get to these ones, huh? Just, What is the best way to get to that one? 'Cause no matter what I do here, it's kind of gonna drop some of the wood wall in the water, right? I know, the block got moved there, that's fine. Cool. Can the dwarves not get to that? Okay. In that case, let's just do it this way. So now they should build that. Yeah, there we go. Is that right? I think that's right. So I should cut that down as well. How are these wolverine people still fighting? I don't get it. Oh, something I just remembered. I should turn off cabin invaders. 'Cause I don't like them. Zero. Zero. Okay. Did all of the wood from that just land in the... Almost all of that wood just landed in the pond. That's very funny. Perhaps I have some more dolomite blocks? There's a few. Slowly getting that. Wait, how did we not have any plants? I thought we had... Yeah, we have prickleberries. Why can't we brew them? No, I don't know. We can brew them. I don't know why the game didn't let me there, but whatever. Sometimes it just be like that, I guess. Why are you up on the roof? It's just hanging out, I guess. Let's find the fisher dwarf. It is gonna take you way too long to get back there. I was gonna watch to see if they actually went fishing, but nope. That's gonna take too long. I can't be bothered. um... Population 200, okay. Twas just curious. What are the populations of my forts like? 100, 100, 100... They're like huge fortresses though, they're all like relatively small. This tomb has a population of 40. Interesting. Tomb pusses the pulpy boil. Horrible name for an item. We're now growing whip vines. I wonder if we can make like whip vine plants, maybe? Still no cloth plant. Unless whip vines can be cloths. I'm just gonna look at what plants can be made into cloth really quick. Plant cloth. Rubbery pigtail, hemp, cotton, so none of these we actually have, I don't think. Unless there's rope reeds, but I don't know. They don't seem to be growing. Can we make ratweed wine? Oh my god, we might be able to make ratweed wine. I'd be down for rat wine. Let's do whip vines instead of parsnips here. And then we'll do ratweed here, I guess. Should be enough just to finish this bit here. Very nice. Does whip vine make whip wine? Or is it whip vine wine? No, it's whip wine. It's a weird blue color as well. I kinda like it. It's kinda interesting. Alright, brew the ratweed. I'm gonna make them brew the ratweed. Brew nothing but ratweed. No, that's a prickleberry. That is decidedly not what I'm looking for, yeah. Hold on, let me just brew them from plant again. Hopefully they'll do the ratweed this time. What is it that you are brewing? Are you brewing the prickleberry? Even though I specifically told you not to brew with prickleberry? I did, didn't I? Oh, I clicked no cooking! I meant to go no brewing. Whoops! I should probably disable brewing on my drink plants anyways. I mean, cooking on my drink plants. Which will also be ratweed. Don't cook the ratweed. And don't brew anything except ratweed. Just try it, try again. Wait, why can't I brew drink from plant? There we go. Alright, now brew me some ratweed wine. Does this make sewer brew? This makes sewer brew, doesn't it? Which is like, yeah, there we go. Sewer brew. Delicious. I'm gonna keep it though because sewer brew is funny. And we all know that's the most important part. So we got potatoes, ratweed, and woodbine. I just have to keep an eye out for rope reeds, I guess. Which I am not seeing any of. Of course there's nothing up here because this is an mountain biome where nothing grows. All of the plants are down here. Beans. Broad beans specifically. Yeah, not much in the way of cloth plants, unfortunately. I think at traders, maybe we could trade for some. We'll see. Someone's pet pig became a boar. Someone's pet pig became boring. Do I have enough blocks? No. Lucky? Okay. See you, Mitchell. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should build like crafting areas so we can start moving things downstairs. Maybe. Could build like a kitchen slash tavern room here, maybe. I think, yeah, I'll dig out a little space to be like a stone worker's workshop. More migrants, hello. Clothier. Peasant. Why are they like standing there? Another peasant. Are they like struggling to path to the vault? What would be stopping them? I don't know what would be stopping them. They're just kind of here, I guess. Which is interesting. Is it like something they're spotting? No. She was content putting on a well-crafted item. Rattlesnake tooth crown? Where did you get all this from? Giant kangaroo bone amulet? Giant kangaroo bone ring? Porcupine tooth bracelet? Do you all have funky items like that? No, only some of you. Or only one of you, it seems. Weird, I wonder why you spawned with all of that. Are you a noble? No. Okay, interesting. How odd. Maybe I need to build them like a meeting area so they know where to go? Is that what they needed? I think so, yeah. Now they're moving. Interesting. They just needed a meeting area, I guess. That's kind of funny. Right, yeah, let's focus on crafting rooms. Woodbine plants look kind of cool. Stonework is everything is going to be here-ish. I want it to be like a fairly large area because stonework, we're going to be making a lot of blocks. Maybe I should make a, what are they called? One of those quantum stockpile. That's the word I was thinking of. Should probably make one of those, I think. Which that can go like off in the corner here, I guess. And that also means we're going to need minecarts. Well, a minecart rather. What on earth are these wolverine people doing? The silver just being like this poop brown color is sure is something. But the whip wine being with this bright blue is also kind of weird. It's interesting. Don't mind it. Wait until they're done here first. Zephyr the peasant gave birth to a boy. Another dwarf. We should be making like toys and stuff for them soon. But for now, let me build a space for the minecart. And also I'll build out some spots for the actual, workshops. I think I'll expand this a little bit. Actually, no. Fey mood already. Last mood of the fortress. Medtob's Fey mood. If you don't claim something in a moment, then I'll check to see what things they have, what skills they might need. Yeah, okay, let's see. I use Strange Mood Dwarf. Legendary stone crafter, so you probably want to make something out of stone. Maybe you need a craftsman's workshop, because we don't have that yet. I would imagine that's probably what they're looking for. Someone build them a craftsman's workshop. So then here we want a stockpile for blocks. Any and all blocks. Just made out of whatevs. No bins, if you wouldn't mind. Actually, I can kind of expand this, can't I? So I need, like, the minecart in the middle here. Like that. There we go. And the actual quantum part of the stockpile is going to go here. Which then also has all of these. And then we construct a track stop. There we go. Clean across this workshop. And they've already begun the construction. It's just, yep, it is a single chert block. Legendary stone crafter, might I remind you. I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed with whatever they make. Maybe it'll be something cool, but it probably won't. Let's be real. So we want minecart. Add a new route which stops here. Add the minecart. Name this blocks. It takes from here and gives to there. And the desired items are any and all blocks. And the conditions are... it has no conditions. Is it no conditions? Or does it... or do I do like... no, it is no condition. That's right. Hi, Cyomegas. How are you doing? I love your little moghopper emote. Speaking of which, let's check to see if my fisher dwarf has actually like caught anything. Go to the fishery workshop. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. No fish. Finished work, having some dinner. Very nice. But I have like a little fishing area set up now. The dwarves can like come and like fish through these grates and into the ponds. Which will, like, once we start like sealing up the fort, that should hopefully be much safer than just fishing out in the open. Animal traps? I do have animal traps, yeah. We I don't know if you remember from last time, but we had these wolverine people that just like enraged over and over and over and over and over again. They got caught in the cage traps, so I moved them to a pasture, and now they're just like standing there. So I don't know. We have some friendly wolverine people, I guess. They're still enraging over and over again, but like now they do it in the pasture instead of around here. Medtub, the Stonecraft man, has created metal rear, a church ring, and he claims it as a family heirloom. Let's have a look at that. The Dance of Ears. This is church ring. All craftsmen should be the highest quality. Software is adorned with hanging rings of church. Very nice. You should probably give that to the broker, I think. There you go. I want stoneworkers here. And I want to expand this to go all over there. Oh yeah, the minecart is full. So how do I make it dump again? It's I built the track stop wrong, didn't I? Did I? How do I make it like dump to the right again? I forgot. Okay, well I'll just for now I'll rebuild the track stop, see if I can fix it. Yeah, because I didn't select this. I have it selected to the middle. Whoopsies. Who's building this? There we go. Why do I have two stops? This should still be the same stop, right? I think. Stop one. How am I? I'm doing okay. Haven't really been up to much, just like working and stuff. Okay, now they're actually, yeah, now the quantum stockpile's working. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've just been like working and stuff mostly. Haven't really been up to much. Might be up to some stuff soon though. After, we'll see, I guess. We shall see. I'm just gonna like check to see if we have any rope breeds again. I really need some. Mysterious? I guess. I guess that's not really a secret, I can say. It's like, I've just been doing like working on like therapy stuff and hopefully gonna be moving forward with something pretty soon, so that should hopefully sort of improve things a bit, but yeah. Haven't really been doing much other than that. Yeah, thank you. I can't get over how quickly the seasons go by when the fort is this empty. Told me someone really helped me. That's good. Yeah. My current therapist has been really helpful so far, which has been nice. Right, so the traders should be showing up here soon, and I have not much to trade. Oh, you're fishing? You gonna catch a moghopper? Maybe. Maybe. Potentially. Well, it's not summer, so I guess I won't catch a moghopper, but like, you gonna catch anything? Did she have a cage? Right, they have to like gather the moghoppers. I forgot about that. Yeah, nothing to catch. So I guess there's like no point on having them on fishing, right? Because I'm never going to catch anything in the shitty little pond. Yeah. I think they need like the small cages, don't they? Specifically for live animals or something. Also make a little office for my broker. Can go right next to the trade depot. And then we need a door and a table and a throne. And then we'll see about making some like small cage traps for animals. Look at all those blocks. Glad they're finally all getting moved downstairs, at least. Wait, door? Oh, it got moved to the stockpile, that's why. Door. Now, set this is the office now, I guess. There's the table. And there is the throne. Okay, there's your office. Guess I can also assign you as my, like, manager now, I guess. Might as well be the same dwarf. You watch much Dwarf Fortress content on YouTube? I watch some things, like, I watch Blind's videos every now and then. I watch, Hoodie Hair and, like, Krug Smash, and those sorts of Dwarf Fortress YouTubers, but I haven't really watched anything in a while, actually. Which reminds me, this, I'm gonna look this up really quick. Does Krog Smash have a new video? Oh, he actually does, 6 days ago that I haven't watched. Okay, well, I'll have to watch that later. You just discovered a hoodie hair last night, nice. Yeah. So many of those videos just end with, like, the dwarves being, like, miserable, which is kind of funny, I guess. What is the other job I need here? Bookkeeper. Just completely blanking on whatever it was. That's the wrong dwarf. There's my broker. There you are. You like the dry humor? Yeah, it's pretty good. So many plants here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go rock block. Just have one workshop constantly making rock blocks. I can probably remove some of this stuff around here now. Like I won't need this. Won't need this because I'm gonna move it downstairs. Won't need this. Caravan has arrived. I have nothing to give them, but hello, caravan. Hello. What do I need from them? Bit of plants. Can they get me rope reeds? No. What's whose name? Oh, the Outpost Liaison? Hey, what is the outpost? It's insane. Log Logemomon? I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf last name like that before. Paint papers. Logemomon. That's funny. Merchants have arrived. Hello, merchants. Um, I don't know. Bring me some. I guess like wood, so we don't have to cut down as many trees, because we are in a untamed wilds biome, so it would be nice to get like import our wood, I guess. And now the question is, what the hell do I trade them? I guess like the seeds that I don't need. Barley, persimmon, pecan bag. Wow, like all of those seeds, I guess. So I guess I need new bags as well. What else do I have to trade? Not much, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I have a merchant's feeling. They have absolutely no thoughts whatsoever. Good for them. I guess I ordered cages last time? I don't remember ordering cages, but... Sure. I would have preferred some bags, but... Whatever. I guess. Thanks. See you next year. Are we still brewing drinks? We're not. We should keep brewing drinks. And are there any rope reeds around? I might have to plant like pigtails, maybe. That's fine if we do. Not a big deal. Maybe I might even have 2 shots max on this. Then over here we'll have woodworker, mechanic. Just like some random assorted shops, I guess. And sort of like in the middle here we'll have the crafts dwarfs. Like actual crafts dwarf shops, because we're probably going to be making rock pots, I would imagine. If we don't want to use that much wood. Maybe like 2 more stone crafters and like a couple of crafts dwarfs, I guess. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll do that. Better than minecart pile storage. It's pretty effective at clearing space, especially if you don't want to use what are they called? What are they called? Bins, that's the word I was looking for. It's just a nice way to sort of like clear some space. And then I want a couple of these. Oh yeah, I can remove the one from down here now. And a couple more of these. And then up here, have woodcrafter, we'll have I guess a jeweler can go. Can a jeweler go here? Like if you're keeping metal bars laid out in a pleasing way. Yeah, that also, it's also good for that. Anything you make a lot of is really good for that, I think. I guess mechanic. Do I want to put the jeweler here? I don't know. I guess we could put the jeweler here. Use him to store all your raw resources, like gems, boulders, and stuff. Yeah, that also works. Hmm. Hmm. Do I do like wood furnace here? No, I usually do like a separate area for metal smithing. I don't know. I guess we could do like Burya and Jula here, I guess. Just to kind of have everything. The wolverine people are still fighting. Make me also keep making those wooden blocks, dwarves. I still need those. Also like if we're water jumping in lava. Yeah, that's also good. Empty cages aren't getting stored here. Let me change that. Empty cages and empty animal traps. The filled ones can probably go elsewhere, but for now that's probably fine. What else is up here on the surface? Just like the food stuff at the moment. Yeah. Hope I have enough cages for like another layer of cages now that I'm thinking about it. Extra little bit of defense. So I need to make the roof up here as well. Yeah, I'll make the roof up here now, I guess. Just to make sure it's done. And I guess I can also go down and like plan out the kitchen and whatnot. I should probably be like here. I should probably start making bedrooms as well. Like start thinking about making bedrooms. Do I want the tavern here? I don't know. I don't know. I think we could do tavern here. Just like have a little kitchen slash dining area. Something like that is good. And then start building some bedrooms like over here or something. Maybe have like a little ramp going up to the bedroom layer. Or a bedroom layer. Hopefully there's just like no arc over here, but I don't think there is, so that should be fine. Make some nice big like roomy bedrooms, I think. Dabstone located? Oh. I like a mix of both a lot of the time. Sometimes I make like one big fort like all on the same layer, and other times I integrate a bit of verticality. It kind of depends on the fort, I guess. Though in a lot of my, like ever since I started doing like 3x3 embarks instead of 4x4 embarks, I've started doing uh multi-layer forts more often because you just run out of room on a 3x3. More migrants. A trapper, an administrator, proficient organizer. Just the two? I'm fine with that, honestly. Don't want the fort to get, like, too crowded before I get overwhelmed. I might just, like, work around the aquifer here. I don't really wanna, like, bother with it, to be honest. I'm making really tall forts. Yeah, nice. I hope there isn't an aquifer here. Maybe I'll just kind of like... Maybe I'll go down a layer, actually. It's probably less likely to be aquifer if I go down. I think, anyways. Yeah, this is still good. This is still fine. Okay, now we have a lot of chat blocks. Very nice. Still looking for more dolomite specifically though, so I can finish the thing upstairs, so I think I'll do that, yeah. Dolomite. And I'll build the furniture here, I guess. Rock, table, rock, throne, and here we'll go rock, mug, no? Rock mug. Yeah, that's fine. Tower out of layers of obsidians and noticing for that. That's something I never tried, yeah. But it does sound really, really cool. I think I saw a blind do that one time. It's very cool though. There we go. Food storage area is done. So is this aquifer if they like just dig out this way? I hope not. Seems fine so far. I think I did one too, or a couple too many, yeah. Yeah. Sort of go sideways from here, I think. And then repeat that on this side. Yeah, that'll do for now. Masterpiece mugs already. I guess we do have a legendary stonecrafter, don't we? I guess that checks out. Um, this is just gonna get wetter and wetter, isn't it? Kind of unfortunate. At least we can start sort of building these out in the meantime. Get it ready for next summer. Hopefully catch a moghopper. If nothing else, we get some like cool frogs to like sort of have around the fort in little terrariums, I guess. Why is my planter not planting? Maybe I need like more than one planter. Few planters probably isn't a bad idea. Monk juice, yeah. Such a funny name for an item. Sorry, I think I hit my mic there by accident. I should make some toys for the children. Rock. Let's make like what if I just make like 10? Give them something to do, hopefully improve their mood a little bit. So we have like some somewhat unhappy dwarves, and one of them is the child. And also, I'm gonna turn on like some basic chores. No cleaning though. No burial and no... What's the other one you don't want? Refuse hauling. And hopefully then I'll just give them like something to do in the meantime. Got some tables and chairs coming out. Good. Let the children hold the corpses of their enemies. It does make them very unhappy, but like, someone's gotta do it, right? The dwarven children are gonna toughen up somehow, right? What do I want to make the wall, the roof out of? Yeah, I guess just like chert. We have a ton of chert. I guess that's probably the most sensible option then. Then I sort of want to give this space like a bit of dimension to it, so we're gonna have like blocks along here, and then ramps sort of like up against that block, and it'll give it a bit of depth rather than just being like completely flat. Maybe we could also put a room up here, maybe some kind of like lookout or something, in case of like stealth snatchers and stuff on the map. It always surprises you that I don't use DF pack. Yeah, I just don't really find much use out of it, and like, I'd rather just like not bother if I'm not really gonna use it for much, you know? Not usually a like modding kind of person, you know? There we go, the little ponds are frozen now. Yeah, this is neat. I like the little verticality and just a cool in stone sense. It probably would, but like every time I see people use stone sense, the game just like crashes. Stone sense seems like really unstable. It is cool though, being able to see the fort in 3D. I will admit that. I love the colors of this forest here. Let's have a look at this in ASCII. Look at that, look at those colors. That's so pretty. The ASCII graphics have such like vibrant colors, especially against the like dark black background a lot of the time. I think it looks really good. It looks much better than people give it credit for, I think. I think a lot of people just dismiss the ASCII graphics just because they're ASCII, but like, there's still a lot of artistry behind like designing ASCII graphics, you know? There's like color choices and like shape choices you can make that all do have an impact on how the game looks. Like I think Caves of Cud is like a really good example of that. Because Cud used to be an ASCII game, and even when it was still like super visually distinctive because of its like, it has like a really iconic like color scheme, like that like sort of dark, not dark green, but like you know that like green color that like Cud is associated with, even though it was just ASCII graphics for a long while, like that color scheme gave it like so much atmosphere. It's really cool, I think. What do you want, Nish? I have to go find you to make sure you find your thing. 'Tis winter already. Right, where's Nish? Where's our strange moon dwarf? There you are. You claim a craft jewels workshop. What are you building? You want metal? Hey, I guess we're making a temporary forge. So we're gonna need a wood furnace. We're gonna need a smelter. I think it's just wood furnace and smelter, right? Yeah, that's probably what I'll need. Okay. ASCII and Dwarf World in your mind is a different game than Premium. Learning to play in ASCII. It's just like a middle ground between reading a book and playing a game. Seeing as a cat you see in your mind, the cat sprite in Premium is slightly honest. That is true, yeah, like it's a very different experience between the two. And like coming back to like Dwarf Fortress like YouTubers and stuff, like I feel like that's why like Krug Smash and stuff is so popular because like the imagination that ASCII Dwarf Fort sort of like prompts you to allows for some like really creative drawings and stuff. Which I think is it's not really, I don't know if it's something is like we've like lost with Premium because like I think it's still there in a lot of ways. It's just not as it's just it is a bit different in Premium. Yeah, like in some ways I think the ASCII is sort of better than the sprite graphics. Maybe you could say it's like better for sort of like the storytelling aspect of Dwarf Fortress, maybe? Maybe that's the way to put it. I think I'm not super fond of how this like connects here, so I'm gonna sort of split it up a little bit. Premium is much more accessible. This is true, yeah. I only got into Dwarf Fortress because of Premium, so I can vouch for that, personally. We are almost out of food. I should go up to the surface and like gather a bunch of stuff, I think. Also... Nope, don't have anything to brew, really. Just do that, dwarfs. Just gather a whole bunch of stuff. We need more food. Still no rope raids? Doesn't look like it, which is unfortunate. I need something for cloth. There's so many seeds on the ground here. So I don't have any, I'm not putting them in bags at the moment. So we need charcoal. Potatoes. Boil them. Mash them. Stick them in a stew. Stick them in a lavish meal. Once we have this charcoal, we can make a bar of choice for the craft dwarf. Iconic, yeah. One moment. Gotta scan text so I was blocking the number. Alright. I swear like wait, we can make bronze bars? I wanna make a bar of bronze, that's cool. What else can we make? Trifle pewter. Smell, yeah, cool. Like with phones, isn't it just like bizarre that like it kind of feels like we've just like given up an entire form of communication. Like it is so hard to use like to use a phone without like getting scam calls and shit constantly. And yet it's still like the default form of communication for a ton of places. Like if I want to go to my local GP, I have to call them, and then they're always busy, so I have to wait for them to get back to me, which means I just have to like sit there and like wait for a call and like so I can't just ignore all of the calls that I get, which will probably be scam calls. I have to like sit and wait for the real call. Same with email. Like my personal email is like totally fine, but my work email gets scam emails constantly. It's just like it's such a pain. Why is it like this? So what is the other ore that you use for the Australian government is trying to contact you about your visa? Yeah, it's always stuff like that. Tetrahedrite and considerite for bronze bars. Okay, good to know. The scam emails I get at work are always like about like search engine optimization for whatever reason. Like I don't even have a website. I keep getting emails about that. Why? Oh, I'm running low on drinks again. I might need to make like no, we're just not brewing drinks at the moment. That's why. Tons of food now though, which is good. Make me like, yeah, 20 or so lavish meals. You don't pick up even if you're expecting a call. Leave me a voicemail and I'll call back. I swear, like even my voicemail is full of scams, or like it's like scam callers that have like given up. Like I listen to my voicemail and it'll just be someone who says hello like twice, like hello, hello, and then they just hang up again. And it's like it happens way too often for it to just be like people with the wrong number. Which is very funny. But even then, like my local doctor's office, like they don't leave a like if you don't pick up the phone, they will just like give up, which is very frustrating. Because if I don't pick up the phone, then they leave a voicemail telling me to call them, and then you know that they're always like super busy, so I'll call them, and they won't pick up the phone. So then I'll leave a message telling them to call me, and then you know, it's just it's constant. So I just have to like hope that I'm around my phone when they happen to call, and that I don't mistake them for a scam call. Yeah, they should text. That's what I'm saying. But like it's just like everyone treats what's it called? Like phone calls as like the default, and no one uses like text or like even email. Like emailing me would be more convenient than calling, but it's just it's a pain. I kind of wonder if it's like I live in like a really small town, and like the vast majority of the population here is like old people. So I wonder if it's because like my local doctor's office tends to prefer calling, is because like maybe older generations prefer calling over texting or whatever. Maybe that's the reason, but I don't know. Anyways, we got Nish the peasant who's created a chat earring. Let's have a look at that. The silvery deity is a cool name for it. Apparently it was like the bronze deity, because we use bronze in it. All craftsmanship of the highest quality. Logic menaces to spikes of chat. On the item is an image of a round cabochon. I don't think I've ever seen one before. On the item is an image of dwarves in chaff. The dwarves are labouring. The artwork relates to the foundation of Paddle's Belt by the oceanic bodices of the scaly salve in the early autumn of 101. On the item is an image of the obstacle of elevating the iron spear in bronze. Is that an artifact from the previous fort? I'm not sure. I feel like it is. Get a lot of anxiety around phone calls. Me too, to be honest. It's like, it just feels like there's more pressure on a phone call. I don't know why. Because I get the same way. Like, I don't really feel the same, like, anxiety talking to people face to face, but in phone calls, it's always way worse. I don't know why. Congratulations, bookkeeper. Got yourself a new pair of earrings. I should make some pots as well. Some rock pots. I'm gonna check to see if we have any more. There's rope reeds that have grown anywhere. Probably not during winter. Have we had rope reeds before? But I'm assuming that some of my dwarfs just like ate them. Because we don't have them anymore. They have vanished. Make sure. Yeah. Look at the sprite for the ratweed plant. It looks like there's more like stems to it than on the wild one. So if we find a wild one, the sprite for it looks pretty different. Yeah, there's a wild one. It's just like a single stem. But then the cultivated ratweed, it's like two of them next to each other, which is kind of cute. What are those wolverines doing? They're still just fighting for some reason. Okay, good. The children are now playing with toys. So hopefully that'll improve their mood a little bit. Actually, let's have a... Yeah, still a little bit unhappy. Drink without mugs. Got plenty of mugs now, though. Build a little house around them. Just like box them in here. That would be kind of funny. I wonder if I could use them as fortress defense, like actually put them in cages that are hooked up to like release them. And then a goblin siege shows up and they have to fight the 4 wolverine guardians. That would be kind of funny. Probably not very effective though. How big is a wolverine personally? And I'm assuming they have like claw attacks and stuff. Let's have a look at this. Wolverine man. I should bring this up on stream, shouldn't I? There we go. Wolverine man is 22,500 cubic centimeters compared to a dwarf, which is so bit smaller than a dwarf. Okay, but how big are they compared to goblins? Same size as yeah. Goblins are even smaller. Wait, did I read that right? 15,000. Wait, no, I read that wrong. Yeah, the wolverine people are actually, like, significantly bigger than a dwarf. Huh. Oh, significantly bigger, but a bit bigger. Um, that's interesting. I wonder, yeah, maybe we could use them as, like, fighters. About 50% larger, yeah. How big is, like, an actual wolverine? I thought wolverines were small. Wolverine. No, not the superhero guy. Give me the, like, wolverine animal. Oh yeah, no, they are, like, surprisingly big, huh? Weird. Okay. Um, still brewing drinks. I should furnish that kitchen, because I think the thrones and the... Yeah, the thrones and the tables are done, so we can make a little... tavern. So... Yeah, the kitchen area can go here, I guess. Have a couple of stills. And we need... butcher... tanner... And I'll put a fishery in, like, just in case. Just in case we somehow get fish. Actually, maybe I won't bother. Do a kitchen instead, and like a couple of farmers' workshops, maybe. Then over here can be the tavern area. Copper, gold, and silver. I don't think I have gold, but I do have copper and silver. Can make black bronze. That would be pretty cool, yeah. Can you make black bronze into armor? That would also be quite cool. Alright, I'm gonna set up a brew, drink, whenever we get less than, like, I don't know, 50 drinks. Just bring me a bunch of drinks. Black bronze walls look nice, yeah. I feel like, what color is black bronze? Is like a similar color to obsidian? Because I don't really like the obsidian walls except to use as accents. Because the color is just like too dark, you know? It's nice, like, it's nice if you use it, like, sparsely. But yeah, that actually does look pretty cool, the black bronze walls. The metal texture, yeah. Can't be used to create weapons and armor, though. Could be cool to... Would have been cool to have, like, black bronze armor, but oh well. Slate grey black, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just have them all in a row like that. And then here we go, meeting place. Accept that. New tavern. The Mountainous Supper. You know, that's a great name for a tavern. We'll stick with that. That's all fine. And then we'll just add a dining hall for the free mood boost. Mood boost for absolutely free. Raw stone walls or metal walls? Not a fan of smooth or brick walls, really. I kind of like brick walls, but smooth. I'm not a big fan of the smooth texture either. Just like the rough wall looks pretty good, in my opinion. It's got a nice texture to it. There we go. Now the dwarves have a like a meeting space. I should finish their bedroom, shouldn't I? They need a place to sleep. Let's go bed. We'll just like start with 20 for now. Rock door. Oh, I should do these on a specific thing, shouldn't I? Specify the workshops here. Rock door. Rock. Hopper. Rock. What else do we need? Cabinet. You like green glass floors. Yeah, those are also quite cool. I love how in premium the green glass floors are actually see-through if you have something below them. It's a really cool effect, I think. Let me see if I can put more roofing over here. Oops, not use closing material. I always do that. Black bronze floors and walls with green glass furniture would pop up. That would be really cool, yeah. No dolomite blocks? Do I have to mine out some more dolomite? That's fine. I can mine out some more dolomite. Just kind of go in a direction here, I guess. Like changing the color of clear glass via colors on the floor below. Yeah, that's really cool as well. Very, very cool. Is there any other cool creatures on the map? No, still just the wolverines. They're just still hanging out. I can remove all of these now, actually. No, I do not want to expel you. Sorry, Dwarf. I think I'm going to set up a repeating job for meals as well, actually. Lavish meal. If the number of prepared meals is less than... Probably just like less than 50, I guess. Make 50 meals. Moghoppers called with the vermin catcher. Yes, they are, yeah. So eventually we'll get around to doing that. Speaking of which, we could finish this. Wait, no, they're not called with vermin catcher, are they? They're called with the fishery shop. But it's like a similar job to the vermin catcher, I think? Wait, let me just refresh myself on how this works. So, see, I feel like the wiki page here is a little misleading because it says they can be fished, which isn't exactly true. So to get the mog juice, you have to capture a live moghopper, which is the capture live fish command at a fishery, not a vermin catcher shop. Okay. And I guess I also need the small cages. Tried catching fire snakes before, but couldn't get the catchers to get them. Is it because they're in lava and like the catchers don't want to like dip their hands into the lava or something maybe? Not exactly sure how that works. Is there actually a way to catch fire snakes? Would you have to like... No, because they're vermin, so if you drained the lava, they would just like despawn, right? I don't know. Pop a little fishery in this little corner here. And then we'll make some small... Wait, is it animal cage? Animal trap, that's the word. So we'll make a... What an animal trap? Yeah, we'll just go with like 10, I guess. They were spawning on floors around the lava. You need an artifact animal cage. Oh, so it's like lava-proof? Interesting. Have you ever seen any of Kupo's fort? I don't think so, no. Not sure who that is. Wait, you got all of those bronze bars from just the one make bronze bars job? That's like efficient. You should totally make stuff out of bronze. One moment, sorry. Okay. They used to stream quite a bit years ago. Can you share a link? I think you'll have to DM me because links are disabled in my chat and I don't know how to undisable them. I've tried like commands and stuff to do it. Can I just go like slash allow links or something? Slash link slash Oh, I'm just looking through the full list of commands here. Permit, is that it? I'm not seeing a permit command. Nothing comes up when I type P. Unrestrict? No. That's not it. Yeah, I have no idea. Just DM it to me? Okay, that works. There we go, there's an animal trap. So let's go back up to here. And we'll give it a try. So catch live fish. One of you do that. Now, please. Do I not have someone set to be like a fish catcher? Do we need a specific job for that? Labor, fisher dwarves. Do I need to go fish dissection? And like, I'll go animal trapping as well, I guess, if I can find it. Trapping. Okay. Will it get done now? Oh, wait. I see the link here. Oh, I think I have seen these before, actually. Like the cool, like, ASCII art forts. Yeah, I think I have seen these before. Really, really cool stuff. The amount of planning it must require to do these is it's so cool. I love these. You DM me exactly the same. Oh yeah, the other DM in In our message history is a Reddit link for the same thing. That's very funny. I was just thinking I thought I'd seen it before. Okay, now they're catching live fish. Let's watch this. Okay, you're holding the animal trap. You're just like standing here. Why are you just standing? Oh, because it's winter. All of the ponds are frozen, obviously. It's okay, Dwarf. You don't have to do that anymore. Let me make like a new custom job for that instead of just using the Fisher Dwarf job. Add back detail for trapping. Gonna go lay down. Okay. Trapping fish dissection. Done. Also, I'll remove those from trapping from there. So then this is our mog hunter. And they selected this. I guess it can be said to everyone does this, but yeah, actually, everyone can do that. That's fine, I think. Set that to default. Okay. Then I was gonna wait for the what was a Thor, I guess. I have some dolomite here as well, so I'll specifically get the dolomite queued up to be turned into blocks. So we're gonna finish that roof. Spring again already. It is like so cold in my room. The past few days have been like freezing. Okay, spring has arrived. It has sprung, as some people might say. A lavish meal with celery. Delicious. I wonder if I should set up like metal lacking, maybe? I don't know. Any road reeds? Probably not, I would assume. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably like finish this bit though. I like this. I like the little sloped parts. I think that's cool. Hi again. Well, that's actually a good idea for an emote. I should make like my own, like wrapped up in a blanket emote. A snowstorm has come. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? I wonder if that'll turn into rain once the ice thaws. How are we doing on terms of blocks now? Okay. So now hopefully I'll be able to like plant pigtails here. Once it counts as underground again. Hiya, MC Sensei. How are you doing? Oh, hear that? There's snowstorm ambience. That's cool. Neat. It's still frozen up here though. So I can't yet, needs empty food storage item. I should make more... Get some more pots then, shouldn't I? You're fine, that's good. Um... Rock... Rock pots? Make me like another 30 of those, I guess. New dwarves? I'm doing well. And the dwarves mostly seem to be doing well, I guess. Even though they don't have bedrooms yet, or changes of clothes. I'll hopefully be able to fix one of those problems soon. Speaking of which, I should just, put all of the blocks in place here. It's so like icy cold tonight. I can feel my hands are like cold. Because the rest of me is under like a blanket right now, but very cold hands right now. So nasty outdoors 3x3. 3x3 is how I do small rooms usually. I like to give them room. When the rooms are like this big, dwarves dwarves will have thoughts like feels blissful after sleeping in a bedroom like a personal palace and stuff like that. Which is quite good and quite space efficient given that it's only 3x3. I think. Okay, out of blocks now, but it's a good start. I should be using these more often. Okay, we can remove that now. Alright, can this now plant underground plants? No, is the answer for that. Well, that's unfortunate. I need rope reeds. Okay, this is now thawed. Wait, where am I? Where did the grates go? Why the... Did the grates like automatically deconstruct when the season ticked over? when it like thawed. Huh. I didn't realize ice would break them. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, you know, if something gets into the fort by going through the pond, then like, sure, it can get in the fort that way. I think that's fine. Let's catch a live fish. Any moment now. It's not pause, is it? No. Got aquariums ready. Wait, how do I make those again? Let me just look really quick. Using the available animal trap, the fish will then be placed into an aquarium. And an aquarium is... it just needs to be filled with water? Right, I'm pretty sure they fill it with water automatically, I think? Maybe? I guess we'll find out. Where is my fisher dwarf? Oh, I didn't assign any of them to it, I don't think. Wait, where did my custom, like, work order go? Did I not make a custom work order? No, I set it to everyone else's, didn't I? So why is no one doing this? Yeah, if I just go... trapping and fish dissection. Yeah, everyone does this. I think it's an option on the cage. Otherwise it's a terrarium. Do you mean like on a constructed cage? Glass cages... Oh, this specifically says glass cages can be filled with water. Well, I think for now, we'll just focus on this first step, and we'll get a glass industry set up later. Glass industry set up later. Glass cage is a terrarium or an aquarium, yeah. Why is no one catching live fish? Is every single dwarf busy? I guess every single dwarf is busy. And one of the wolverines got caught in a cage again. Simply incredible job. You can, if you click it, you can fill it. Okay. I think, yeah, I did designate a fishing spot. So they should be using that, right? I think. Catch a live fish. Why you know catch live fish? It must just be like really low down the priority thing. No, this is a dwarf who's socializing. You have a stockpile? I do have a stockpile, yeah. I'll let the... Maybe I should, like, pause all of the constructions? Yeah, they can just finish the constructions, I guess. It won't take them too long. I don't think. And then we'll check to make sure. Oh, there's little animal traps. Neat. Any bird breeds? Nope. Yeah, no one's still there. Someone, like, accepted the job before, but they just, like, stood around in the middle of the stockpile where they picked up the cage. So I wonder if I... Let me just pause everything. See if that makes them go do it. This is a new fort? Relatively new, yeah. This is my second stream of this fort. Yeah, they don't seem to be accepting the job for some reason. But they were before. Okay, what if I specifically set this to a couple of dwarves? Will one of them go grab it now? Hi, Lord Walnut. The monk hunt is, it's getting there. We've almost got all the things we need to do that. Try making everything stockpile. I have an everything stockpile. Or almost everything, rather. I don't want, like, literally everything to be stored in places, so... This is just, like, an almost everything stockpile. And, like, cages are here, so I would have thought that that would work, but... I don't know. The job was accepted before, though, and I don't know what's different this time. Because, yeah, a lot of the dwarves have no job now. They can get here, can't they? No, because I've seen dwarves, like, grab wood from here before. So what is causing this? Maybe try to specifically assign the labor? I have. It's assigned to these two dwarves. Or maybe only Selector does this, I guess. Also, we got a new baby. Nish the Stonecrafter's been about to a girl. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe if I just, like... I just set it to everyone does this, and then delete it, maybe? Will they do it now? Maybe we do need a glass cage. I don't know. But we also need bags for a glass cage, so I need cloth. Which we don't have currently. Because I don't have any rope reeds. Which is kind of wildly unfortunate. Yeah, it's just... Can't plant pigtails here, I guess. Pigtails are rope reeds. Moghoppers are only catchable in savage areas in the summer. Yeah. I'm not, like, specifically trying to catch moghoppers at the moment. This is a savage area. But, like, just, like, trying to catch anything, I guess, is the goal at the moment. Just, like, make sure the system works. Try making a vermin catch and see if that works. I guess I could, yeah. Let's try that. Where's vermin catcher? There it is. Why is it so big? Moving the cow and I out of the way. there's the abandoned capture shop. So, catch live land animal. Someone accepts that job immediately, which is interesting. Yeah, I should probably unfit all of these, huh? So where is that? Where's that dwarf? There you are. Let's just like watch and see what happens here. It might be the lack of aquariums. Yeah, that's probably the next thing to do, I guess. Wait, why did you... Live two-legged rhino beetle lizard has gnawed its way out of confinement. I didn't even know that was, like, possible. And try again. Catch that live land animal. That live two-legged rhino lizard just does not want to be caught. Look at him. He's hanging out over there. Okay, well, I'm just gonna like... Just like one more time, I'll try this. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess that it's probably the lack of aquariums. How much you can discover this whole minigame. Yeah, it's like surprisingly difficult for the only creature in the game that uses fish dissecting. Super like weird and niche. It's kind of cool in a way, I guess. Being super weird and niche. So let's make a sand stockpile here. Do I have limonite? Not limonite. Lignite or bituminous coal anywhere? Let's find out. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, we do have lignite. That's the lignite. Maybe here. That's not very helpful. It doesn't tell me where the lignite's from. I guess it's just like somewhere in the aqua layer, which, yeah, whatever. So, temporarily, let's go wood furnace. And smelter will smelt down those two lignites. And some migrants. Wait, go back to the fort. Glass furnace. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got English the Fisher Dwarf. Set to be a Fisher Dwarf. Could be a Fisher Dwarf. Udil the Brewer. Just another two dwarves. I'm fine with that, honestly. Very fine with that. And Minkop the mechanic has been back to a girl. Lots of babies in this fort for some reason. Yeah, there sure are a lot of babies in this fort. Who do we have this time? Zephyr the Herbal escape after a girl. One of the wolverines got caught in a cage trap again, I guess. Alright, lovely. Everyone gets their own little coffer. And a couple cabinets. No, that was coffer again. Because once I start making clothes, there will be a lot of clothes. Apparently we're not done with cabinets yet, that's fine. Let me select all of the bedrooms. There we go. Now there's at least some beds. Okay, back to here. Smelt me a charcoal. A singular charcoal. I need bags as well. We need the clothing industry. I don't have any bags in this fort. So we need bags with sand. So are there now birth rates? No. No. They usually spawn around ponds, I usually find. Silk in the caverns. I guess we could get silk from the caverns. But that also involves digging down to the caverns. Which I don't know if I want to do. I mean, I guess we could. Like, the caverns, like, were right below my fort, basically. Eh. And I could also do pigtail, but, like, I want to use this farm, and this farm is, like, counts as, like, a service farm. You know what? Let's do silk. I don't often do, like, silk clothes in my fort, so this will be something novel, I guess. We'll build it. How will we build it? Sort of like somewhere over here, I guess. So we'll sort of have like a room here for silk production, and then this will be our entrance down into the caverns. It's a bit... Not too happy with that, like, shape. That's fine though, I think. And then from here, we can go... Nope, that's the bedroom layout. My dwarves will get to that whenever they get to that, I guess. In the meantime, we can finish off these. So I guess I'm gonna kind of have to, like, section up a space, like build walls around this area on the caverns, because I don't want to have to, like, bother defending the caverns, especially when we're on a untamed wilds biome. So we'll, like, build like an enclosed space in the caverns and use that as our, like, silk collection area. There we go. It's getting dug out slowly. Once you reach the cavern, your vermin catch will catch cave spiders. You can drop them in a room with a door airlock and they will make silk? Really? Huh. I guess I never considered catching cave spiders. I've made silk with, like, Forgotten Beasts before. Like, Forgotten Beast silk. But I've never actually thought to, like, quote-unquote domesticate cave spiders like that before. Maybe we could try that. That kind of sounds like fun. This will be like the vermin catching themed fort, I guess. um, plenty of drinks, got plenty of food. Got some dwarves hanging out in the tavern, socializing. Something I've always wondered about, does anyone know what the difference between pink text, socialize exclamation mark, and green text, socialize without an exclamation mark is? I don't know what the difference between those is. I don't know if you even need to breach the cabins. I think you do, right? Because, like, otherwise the vermin catchers will just catch, like, beetles and stuff. I don't think the cave spiders exist outside of the caverns, I don't think. Almost to the staircase. You're going the wrong way, Dwarf. Go back down that way. Pink means do it now, I need to talk to someone? Is that really the difference? That's kind of funny. So hi, Nijinsky. Green means I feel outgoing, kinda. I should also build them a temple, now that I think about it. Maybe that could go right here, just like a small little, like, general temple. You're the green version right now? Fair enough. And we're back to summer already. Fortunately, gonna miss another potential moghopper season. So we'll just put the temple, like, right here. It's just like a small little room, doesn't have to be anything fancy. And give me one rock altar. Any news from Frogforest? Not yet really. I guess the funniest thing on the map right now is there's these wolverine people who they came onto the map, they repeatedly enraged and unenraged, like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for some reason. And this one fought a Kia, which I never even noticed. But then they wandered into these cage traps, and so I put them in this pasture, and they won't leave. Actually, I wonder if they'll leave now. You're just like, nope, just straight back into the cage traps. Hi, Dragon Garland. You're not going to attack anyone, are you? No, you're just hanging out, I guess? What the dog do? I guess it's just hanging out, I don't know. I think for now, I'm gonna put a little, like, caged creatures stockpile here. So apparently we have the caverns, so let's go have a look at that. Oh, we just, like, dug directly above a spot here. That is a gigantic cavern lake. Wow, okay. So the bottom part of this is now unfortunately, like, exposed. I guess it's, like, kind of fine, but... So I'll dig over to here. I guess we could, like, build constructed stairs here to fix that problem. Ashtan the planter is grabbed by Famus. Clean the crafter's workshop. What do you need? You must have bones. I don't think we have anything to butcher, I'm afraid. Wait, where'd the Wolverine man go? Oh no, there he is. He's bored after being out with the RV for too long for some reason. I don't know why. How do we get new bones? Because Kias don't really drop bones, do they? That's maybe problematic. Piggy is a pet? Piggy is a pet, yeah. It's owned, unfortunately. It raged all enemies, which is... Actually, come to think of it, like, the Wolverine people keep following around this dwarven child. And I don't know why. Like, they were doing that back on the surface as well. What are you doing? You could throw it down a hole onto a web trap. I guess. Is there another way I could get bones? Yeah, the keys are already gone. Maybe there'll be like a creature in the caverns that we could grab. Wolverine people can hang out here, I guess. Let me just fix this up really quick. And then I guess we'll put like walls here. I'm also gonna go into... Is limestone set to be used in... It is, okay. So I had my dwarves like come down here and sort of explore a bit. See if we can figure out where the if there's any animals we could catch. Maybe if we could find like Dwarfs or something, that'd be cool. Why is this an up-down stairway? Was I supposed to go like put a floor over it first? I was probably supposed to put a floor over it first. Oh well. What are my miners doing? They're making blocks. Okay. If you insist. Be free, Wolverine people. He's bored after living an unexciting life. You know you can leave whenever you want, Wolverine man. You are just free to leave. You don't have to follow around this child forever. What are they doing? Why are they doing this? I'm disillusioned on being confined. The elf is done. Do Kalanite blocks here, just something different. So then I need to put... I guess I'll also do Dolomite blocks here, why not? Need to put in a couple of doors. How bizarre, yeah, I don't know what's up with them. They're just being odd, I guess. So we can start sectioning off these walls, though. There doesn't seem to be any webs, though, which is what we came down here for. Why is... Yeah, there's actually, like... Oh, no, there are webs. Okay, it's better said web. It's not totally doomed. Lord Consort is visiting. Good for you, Lord Consort. Wow, they built those, like, quick. And why are you down here, sir? What are you doing? I have no idea what this guy's doing. You're sleeping here. Yeah, okay, now I'm starting to see more spiderwebs. This just kind of like took them a moment, I suppose. I'll also go over here and have the dwarves build a little wall here. Which conveniently I don't need to build any higher because it just gets blocked off by default there. Might only need to block off like the left side here. What are you... Now he's going to attend a meeting? Why? What are you doing? Struck a bunch of gems. I guess that's the dwarves spotting like things in the wall. Yeah. These things. Petition. Do I want what's on this? What gear has this guy got? Iron warhammer. And the maceman has a copper flail. I don't know, not really. And that's blocked off. And down here we need to block off this bit. Oh yeah, is there anything down here that'll give us bones? No. Not a good sign. We may just be, like, kinda screwed on that strange mood. Which is... not ideal. Pause that one first. That's kind of like all I really need to do, I guess. No, I should explore this way. Just in case we can get sort of over and around here. Not gonna web trap the piggy. Well, I don't have any like giant spider webs. I don't have any webs that things can get caught in at the moment. No. Did I assume wrong with the thing you were talking about? Assign the pig to a cage, right? Then make a web trap. Wait, weapon trap. I thought you said web trap. Right. Might that just like mutilate the pig though? Like I don't think that results in a corpse you can butcher. I'm pretty sure. It does? Huh. Fancy that. I guess if like if we don't find anything down here, then I'll try that, but it seems a bit drastic, and I don't want to, like, incur the mood penalty from killing someone's pet. It just feels so mean, you know? I'd rather someone die of failing a strange mood than kill someone's pet. I guess to explore over here, I could just, like, get them to walk over there with a wall. Yeah, I'm starting to see, like, way more webs down here now, which is a good sign. Means we might be able to make silk clothes and stuff. Go, little spiders, go, yeah. They're doing their thing. So where does this connect to now? There's like a little island out here. Can't really see what's down here. No, that's totally fine. If you have a... I don't mind backseating in Dwarf Fortress at all, because a lot of people know way more about this game than I do, and I like learning new things, so it's fine. It's just this specific thing I don't really want to do. I don't want to kill that poor pet pig. Look at him, hang on. Look at him. You look at that face and tell me that isn't the goodest pig. Good little pig. You didn't kill anything. Apparently it was in conflict or something. Ran out of dolomite blocks, apparently. Where are the wolverines? They're still following this child! What are they doing? I don't understand. She was bored after a lack of troublemaking for too long. What are you doing? It'd be so funny if, like, in the relations tab, the Wolverine people were here. Aww. It'd be so funny if they were friends. They're actually just following around. Others. Become Wolverine. Yeah, apparently. One of us. One of us. The little elves are here, and here's just a little shrine. Nothing special. Isn't a fort themed around a particular god like the last one was. Vice Dungeon the suit something? God of Jealousy. Sacrifice, theft, longevity, jewels, death, blight, and the seasons. The winter of snots. It's kind of like the last fort we were at where it rained like mucus. That's kind of what that makes me think of. Wealth and trade, fortresses, metals, fire, and the sun. Mountains, chaos, and war. Minerals. And then we have some religions. Peace, festival, song, revelry, and happiness. That actually sounds like quite a nice god. And then the red. Discipline, order, and duty. Freedom, chaos, war, and victory. I like this one. The god of parties. No specific deity though. What was that called? The renowned funeral. Sure. Kind of out of food for meals? We could just like go harvest a bunch of stuff on the surface, I guess. Speaking of which, is there any rope breeds by chance? Probably not. It's all rat weed. Ta-da! Finally got a rope reef. Yeah, there we go. Failed strange moves. Dwarf has gone stark raving mad. There is now trousers on the floor. There goes Ashton. Or Ashton, rather. Running around babbling. Whoops. I'm gonna make sure that they, like, gather that rope reef. I don't want to lose it. Okay, looks like they gathered it. Can I now process it? Process plant? No? Needs unrun processable plants. Where's my one rope reef? Okay, it's with this dwarf as the gathering stop. Giving birth made you rethink your personal tendencies? What did that change? Wagons have arrived also. Right here! Truly fulfilled by assisting those in need. After experiencing trauma? What trauma did you experience? Empathy remembering experiencing trauma. I have no memory of what that was. She often feels filled with joy, strengthening after getting married. And personally views tranquility as one of the highest ideals, strengthening after giving birth. Neat. So where are the new arrivals? We have a fisher dwarf. Don't actually be a fisher dwarf, please. Child. Just another 2 dwarves. Keep getting them in, like, little batches of 2. Which is fine by me. 1 rope reed seed biscuit. I should probably disable cooking on rope reeds, shouldn't I? There we go. If you let the rats and the bees whack over, you get rat meat and sewer honey. Yeah? Speaking of which, though, I was gonna make, like, beekeeping in this fort. So we should, get to that eventually, I guess. I think I saw bees on the map somewhere. Did I see bees on the map somewhere? I'm pretty sure I saw a beehive. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember seeing one today. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. 1 moment. Okay. We have so many plants now. Is that a... Yeah, garden cross. This wolf is dizzy. Why are you dizzy? Hmm? Oh, it's gone. That's, interesting. I don't know why they would have been dizzy. Okay, so now that the rope breed is in the stockpile, can we now process a plant? Oh, there we go. Get me the rope breed seeds, dwarves. Oh yeah, and down here we have a little... I put this block here. I guess we can't get to this little island here, can we? Not without building like a bridge or something. So that means the only other spot I have to block off is right here. And it's not even, like, open above. This was, like, surprisingly painless. Yeah, shockingly easy to do. But now I kinda wanna do silk, now that we've settled this up. We build a floor on another insect nest. It will roll a spawn for a new insect nest the next year. A season or something like that. If you build a floor... I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Like, build a floor above, like, an insect? Like a beehive? I'm not sure I get what you mean, sorry. Wait, we caught an animal? It's too late though. We caught 3 animals, giant, or 4 animals. 3 giant red squirrels and a raven. Giant red squirrel army. Maybe. Actually, what do the giant red squirrels need to graze? So... Giant red squirrel. I should bring this up on stream, shouldn't I? There we go. Exotic mount. Yeah, I guess they're not grazing animals. So... Sure, we could breed giant squirrels, maybe. So, like, build a floor on an ant nest to destroy it. Or bumblebee hive. But what does that do, exactly? Like, why would I do that? I'm not sure I understand. We had a deadly dust forgotten beast fight in our cabin pasture, and it coated everyone with paralyzing dust. Oh no. My military suffocated under a pile of alpacas! Oh no! That's very funny. Why aren't all of the wolverine people back in a cage? Well... I have to do something about the wolverine people. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Do I build like a bridge crushing thing and like just crush them? Maybe. You know what? We have space for it right here. It destroys the insect nest and gives a chance. Ah, I see. I see. Do we have like regular insect nests anymore? Um... えっと... We now know a few facts about giant red squirrel training. Nice. Hmm. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any insect nests. Maybe there's just like aren't any on this map. Weird. Semi-wild. Oh, I just realized they're all male giant red squirrels. So we can't train them even if we wanted to. I mean, we can't breed them. We'd have to get more giant red squirrels. That's fine then, we'll just butcher all of them. God damn? What in the goddamn? Make a few extra cages. How are you doing, Give Chocolate? Finally got your account back after like a month? Yeah? Did you have some problems with it? Oh, there's my rope reed seed. Okay, let's go plant the rope reeds. Even though I kind of want to use... I kind of want to just do cave spider silk at this point, though. Though, is it, like, maybe, like, really slow to do cave spider silk? Hmm. Hmm. Forgot the email? Unfortunate. So you get thinking out chocolate indiscriminately, yeah. What do you mean, go conduct yourself? What do you mean by that? I think I might plant rope reeds for now. If we end up not using them, then that's fine. Maybe like a combination of like silk and plant cloth, I guess. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna time you out for a bit then. Just don't be mean to other people for no reason. Just be chill. Permanently ban that guy for 10 minutes. Um... These empty cages. Do we still not have enough cage traps? I guess they're not done yet, are they? Nope, they're still making them. I do not have a military yet, no. Um... Which, speaking of which, I was gonna make like a, what's it called? What's it called? Um... I was gonna make like a bronze industry, and we were gonna make like bronze armor for all the dwarves. Um... Yeah, we have the Wolverine men are our military, surely. The king, yeah, he's got his own like. I said king instead of kid, didn't I? The kid has like his own personal bodyguards, yeah. Hmm. Really yeah, apparently they are really angry. Quote, enraged at all enemies, unquote. I think I'm gonna do that so I can with having more. But, yeah, I was gonna make like bronze armor and weapons for all my dwarves, but I just like didn't get around to it because there's been a lot of other things to build in the fort. Speaking of which, yeah, this is now like totally blocked off. So I guess I could start like gathering silk from down here. The Wolverine King, they call him, yeah. Right, pull lever. But I'm about to be very mean to the Wolverine people. I just want other things to spawn in the map, you know? Yeah, don't look for a moment. This is gonna be... 'Tis nasty. I didn't want to kill the pig because it was someone's pet, but like... The Wolverine, the very angry Wolverine people have to go, I guess. 'Tis the way of things. I feel kind of mean for doing this, but I just want like other animals to spawn, you know? I want to get some like some cool giant animals. Alright. Sorry, Wolverine people. There they go. Literal execution, basically, yeah. The trolley problem. Except in this version of the trolley problem, no one was tied to the tracks, and I tied the Wolverine people to the tracks before pulling the trolley lever. It's kind of what it feels like. But hopefully we'll get some like more animals spawning now, because currently there is. Oh, don't tell me this raven is like stuck on the map again. Ugh. Okay. Well, I was gonna make a military. Maybe. Okay. Here's the plan, right? I sort of talked about how I wanted to like build something on the roof in here. Maybe we build like a like fortifications up here, and we have crossbow dwarves shooting bronze bolts down at invaders. And then because we're making bronze bolts, we can come over here and just have them like hunt that raven down, I guess. Because otherwise it'll be stuck there and will prevent other things from spawning. I don't know why that happens. It's such like a strange quirk, I guess. We can finish these bedrooms as well while we're here. Oh, apparently I can't finish these bedrooms. Finish those ones, I guess, at least. So... make some more furniture. We need logs. We're actually out of logs? Okay. Well, we haven't had any agitated animals yet, so I feel like it's probably fine to cut down a handful of trees, right? It can't be that bad, surely. Then we can start making that clothing room, so that we can get silk going, so that we can make a silk bag, so that we can collect sand, so that we can make a glass terrarium, so that we can maybe fish up a moghopper. Potentially. Kia in 3, 2, 1. There was like the first time I streamed this fall, we did get giant Kias. So that's potential. Imagine we defend the fort by like unleashing a room full of giant Kias on our enemies. That'd actually be pretty glorious now that I think about it. I kinda want that. Though I have no idea how good a giant Kia is in combat. Like, it's a giant animal, so it's probably like decent, right? Every giant animal is at least pretty good in battle. I think. At least most of them are. I can't think of any that are like bad. Some of them are better than others, obviously. Like, giant like walruses and elephants and stuff like that are like so ridiculously big that like they're like kind of unstoppable. Kind of surprised we've had like nothing spawn down here in the caverns either. I guess because I walled it off, but like nothing's even spawning in these little pockets. You know what I should do? What are you doing down here? Why are you playing down in the cabins here, child? Okay. This one's filled with water. Let me like grab the gems out of here. Let's see if there's a... Wait, no, I shouldn't be doing this in case there's a demon in there. Let's smooth the corner. and fortify it so we can look in. Just in case. Actually, no, I'll save these until I have a military. Thinking twice about that, it's probably not a good idea. Everyone just needs logs. We'll have logs in a moment, we just have to cut down some trees. Don't worry about it, Dwarfs. Still just the raven. Whoa! Giant black bear! Oh my god, look at that little sprite! Look at his little face! He looks so fluffy. Please get in the cage trap. I want giant war black bears. Yeah, there's Ashtan dead. I need to make like a grave site, don't I? Rock coffin. Just making a handful of those. Look at him. I love him. Funny creature. If you could just like wander south like a teeny tiny bit, just over there, and walk into the cage trap, that'd be lovely. Wait, is it black bears or grizzly bears that are more trainable? Because would giant black bears be more trainable? I have no idea. Legends have arrived, and once again I have nothing to trade with them. Oh, maybe. It's kinda heading in the right direction. It might have seen the merchants and run off. Yeah. No, what are you doing? Don't kill it. As an axe lord. Don't you do it. Oh no. Hezem. Leave it alone. Interrupted by giant black bear. The giant black bear wasn't bothering anyone, it was just wandering around. And you decided to... Oh, I guess the merchant left it alone? Or gave up or something? Alright, Azam. Okay, now he's down in the thing, I guess. Sure. I again give chocolate. Sorry about that, but like, just, you know, be chill. Alright, order some wood from the merchants, and... Can't even say your favorite character's voice line, literally 1984? What? Who's your favorite character? What art thou speaking of? Oh, something interesting I just noticed. The giant black bear still uses the normal black bear sprite for its little, for the little, like, thumbnail icon here, and then it uses the, like, giant specific black bear sprite up there. It's kind of interesting. They don't, like, scale it down to fit that menu for some reason. More migrants. They're super frequent now, for some reason. Not many dwarves in each migrant wave, but they're very frequent. Lots of fish dwarves as well. Childs. Just those three? Okay. Okay, so what do I even trade them? They have some cloth. Do they have any bags? Wait, no, this is my stuff. What am I thinking? The giant squirrel bones. Actually, I need a stockpile for like crafts and stuff. I should have put those. Maybe like here we could have like a little stockpile for wooden bones and things like that. Squirrel soup, yeah. Delicious. I feel so cold sitting here right now. Actually, it is like almost 2:30. Maybe I should think about like ending stream soon-ish here. Not like super soon, but like I do want to get to bed eventually. What? What are we wanting? What? Who? Huh? What? Huh? Saxel the Stone Cutter withdraws from society. What shall you make, Saxel? Wait, already? You begun already? The game felt bad for me for failing a strange move. This is a super quick and easy one, I guess. Simply a rock and a rough jam. Hi, Gemstick. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of this corpse, shouldn't I? I think I kind of want to, like, build, like, graves sort of, like, behind the fort here. In, like a bit of a... Like an above ground... Wait, must be inside? You actually can't have an above ground graveyard? Okay, well, in that case... Hmm. That would be a good spot. Ah! I don't know. Maybe if I like dig down from right here, like do something like that, and then have the like grave site down here. Have the graves like running along the walls here. I kind of like that. That works, I think. Oh no, there's the miasma. I took too long. Oh yeah, what was I gonna trade? I completely forgot. I guess I could trade like the bronze bars, maybe. Maybe some food. Stinky. I guess I could trade like rough gems, but like they're not worth much. I'd much rather trade proper gems. Do I just cheat and like trade a prepared food pot? No. I don't like trading like barrels full of food because like the price is like so inflated. It feels like kind of exploity to me. I do have a lot of mugs. Maybe I could trade some mugs. Yeah, you know what? I'll trade like a handful of mugs. But like quite a few of them. I don't need this many. This bundle of arrows is worth more than your house, yeah? And also I have a ton of mechanisms that I'm not really using either. I could trade some of these. I guess that's fine for now. We'll have more trade goods at a later date. Don't worry, dwarves. Actually, I think I'll trade those grates as well. Because I'm not really going to use these either. Now that I know that the ice thawing breaks them. What are my miners doing? They're bringing item to depot. There we go. Saxel the Stonecutter has created Mozzigan? Something like that? A church bracelet, and she offers it to the blue-banded bees. Routed Twisted. This is a church bracelet, all craftsmanship of the highest quality. This object is adorned with hanging rings of church, and on the item is an image of the obstacle of elevating the iron sphere. There was another artifact we got that had that same image on it. Finely chopped mushroom with well-minced mushroom, $1 million, yeah? And apparently this is like after meals got nerfed. Like it used to be worse, apparently. It's kind of ridiculous. So what do we do with this? I don't think yeah, the manager doesn't have anything assigned, so we'll give that to the manager. Now each of the jobs has an artifact. They're all given to the same dwarf, but that's besides the point. There's actually arc over here. That's kind of annoying. It's fine though, we can just sort of like shrink it a little bit. Just put in the wall here. Something like that. Bismuth bronze bar. I'll buy all of that wood definitely, just to avoid like what's it called? Agitating the wildlife any more than I need to. And I'll buy some like cloth in case of moods. And I'm gonna be making silk cloth, so that'll do for now. Thank you, trader. Actually, do they have... Never mind, I was gonna look if they had like a book or anything, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. But here, we'll put in... stockpile here. This will be for wood. And another stockpile here. Don't like the size of that though. Stockpile here for... bones. And all the dwarves sort of milling about. I love just like watching the dwarves just like, run around and do their own thing. It's always fun. Alright, there we go. So now I want... Why is there a red squirrel bone just in the shrine here? It's odd. Interesting place for it. Okay, so now I want... it's not on the phone, it's clothing. I want a loom. Use dolomite blocks for these, I guess. Want like a couple of looms. Maybe like 3 would be good. Get some good gathering action. And we'll have leatherworker as well, just because that's also nice for the clothing area. And a couple of clothes thingies. And I'm actually going to move this one across a little bit. So it also has that little gap. And then here, we'll have a stockpile for cloth and leather. And here, oh, wait until they finish that. So is silk set to be automatically collected? I'll have them automatically collect that. I don't want to micromanage it. Saw some dimple cup in the cabins. I have done like one for turtle where I dyed things. And that was before I kind of realized that it doesn't actually have an effect on the dwarf's moods. It's just like kind of unfortunate. It'd be like super cool if like I guess it kind of has an effect because like it raises the quality of the clothes, right? So they get like a happier thought from picking it up. But it doesn't like do anything, you know? I don't know. I feel like it's like way too much hassle for not that much benefit. And we've already got like all of the planned vermin catching shenanigans for this fort, so I don't know if I want to commit to dying in this particular one. I didn't see me soon. It's fine. Another baby was born. And not the administrator is giving birth to a boy. How grand. I guess I need to have this take. No, not give. Yeah, this take from. Oops. Take from here, because otherwise I don't think they'll move the stuff across. So then I put a stockpile like here. I think I'm actually gonna sort of expand this one out there. Maybe do like more like that. And then this one is for clothes, which is finished goods. So armor, footwear, handwear, headwear, legwear. I think that's everything. Made out of silk and all of that stuff. Oops. Not what I meant to click on. Yeah, there we go. Clothing industry. Look at that, they're already collecting webs. Hell yeah. Silk clothes. I think I'm gonna like process plant just so we have the road reeds as a backup in case the like silk clothes don't get made fast enough to like satisfy the dwarves. But it's probably fine, I think. I think that might be a good place to sort of cap things off with another finished construction. And we'll pick this up again next time, I guess. Actually, are there any cool animals in the fort right now? Just the raven that's stuck on the map. So we'll deal with the raven and then hopefully get like a cool animal to train next time. Yeah, but for now, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Let's go over here. Something I could raise. Blind is on. We could go rain blind, I guess. Let's do that. Copy that. Slash made. Thanks for being here, everyone. I I don't want to promise I'm gonna stream at some point because like I can never keep it. I'm like I'm so bad with trying to have a schedule, but I want to try and stream again at some point this week. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye!